Friday, everyone. It is Sandski here, and I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. Well, weekend by the time you guys see this video. But I want to go over, 3 trades that I took this week. I'm going to start doing a little bit of longer videos, but try and get, 2 to 3 trades, maybe even 4 in a video. I think it's easier for me that way, along with you guys, so you don't have to keep watching, separate individual videos. You guys can just watch one longer video towards the end of the week. But all these trades were on QQQ this week. I think QQQ had a lot better and cleaner price action than SPY did. And anyway, let's get into it. So, to start, we open right around here. This purple line represents pre-market high, and we open with a high wick. We open with the high wick, followed by a candle with a dip below our pre-market high, and followed by a rejection and a pretty big move down. You see, this is about a three, just a little over $3 move here. So as I was watching this, I didn't really see an entry that I liked. We didn't have any levels here, and we didn't really get a pullback like I wanted. Maybe you could have counted this, but I still wasn't too positive on it. So I passed on this. So when I passed on this, I started looking for a reversal. So we start to get our reversal here. It's kind of staircasing up. Right here could have been a possible entry, but with our 200 EMA and VWAP so close to it, I was not feeling that. But what I did like was this right here. You can, here, let me delete this and I'll draw it in for you guys so you can see it. But I liked this right here. As you can see, we get 1, 2, and right here, you can count this as basically a third touch. We break above, and we break above with good, size and volume, and then we pull back, and I entered right around here, and my target was pre-market highs, which is exactly what we hit. We hit our pre-market high target, and then we pulled back down into our EMAs. And you guys can see, we did trend a little higher that day, but this was a good, quick, easy trade, a good scalp, pretty clean setup with good execution. So we were able to snag QQQ calls here for, about $1 move. These contracts went right around 30%. I like that we were above our EMAs, all 3 of them. You got the 13, the 9, the 200. And I also like that we were above VWAP, because as you guys can see, we were under VWAP all day right up until this point. So I thought that was a good time to get some calls, and we worked. All right. So let me go on to our next trade. Which would be this. So once again, it's QQQ, and we open again with rejection right off these pre-market levels. So we open, we surge up, followed by another rejection. We get a wickedly long wick on this hammer candle right here. So that is letting me know that buyers are stepping in big time. Whenever buyers step in, the longer the wick, that means the stronger the buyers are. So we push above VWAP and our EMAs, and we kind of just hover. We push up, hover again, push up, retrace, and then we start to find support right around this level at 445 to about 450. 460 is our support. You guys can see we are wicking off here, but then we get a 1, 2, 3, and then later in the day 4, 5 touch on the support level. So once again, we draw and our flags fall on these little high wicks right here. We get our flags right here. We break above, as you can see, we're above our support level. We break above our 9 EMA and our 13 EMA, which are riding really close together. We get a pullback. And right on this little pop, I'm trying to enter. I get filled right around here, right on this pullback here, and we were able to sell all the way up here. On trend days, it's one of those things, since I like scalping so much, trend days can be hard for me because I just see, profit will go up, will be up 10%, and then it pulled back to 7 to go up 14 to pull back to 10. So I'm not a big fan of that kind of trading. So I just took it up here for around a 20% gain. I could have held a little longer for maybe a 30 to a 35% gain, but I just wanted to make sure that I was green and that I could keep these profits and not have to worry about what happened a little later right here, which was this big dump followed by another dump after a close. So this is our second trade, again on QQQ calls. And again, off this little flag, we're holding our level, we're above our EMAs. We don't have to really worry about VWAP, as VWAP is slowly trying to catch up throughout a trend day. As you guys can see, it pretty much goes from right off open as a slowly increase all day, right until the end of the day where we actually decide to shoot up. And then our last trade of the day, which was actually taken today, which is Friday, was off these QQQ puts. So what I see is we get this little flag right here. We get a flag into pre-market high level right here. We break below, and right here we break below VWAP, our EMAs, and this big 200 EMA. We pull back. I enter puts right here. We get some good profit here, but we get some drawdown or drawback, excuse me. But let's see, we're still below our blue EMA. So I'm willing to stay in this trade right here. So we get some drawdown right here. We go up, but I actually exit right here because, as you guys can see, look at how close we are to our pre-market low level. I didn't want to risk having a big bounce back up to here. So I sold that right down here for around an 18% gain. But you guys can see we draw back up once again to the 9 EMA, and we finally break below. And then once we break below our pre-market low level, we kind of just shuffle around here until about 20 minutes later when we finally decide to dump again and then dump. But what I was looking for here is we initially surge right off market open, but once we start to get hung up right around here and then we break below our EMAs is when it really started to interest me, with the possibility of a move to the downside. And knowing that our pre-market high level right here was so close, the key and the thing that convinced me 100% to take this was that we broke below our pre-market high level and then also our last EMA that was in the way. So I hope you guys enjoyed these quick 3 recap videos. Like I said, I think I'm going to start doing it this way. It's just much easier for everyone. So look forward to these right around probably either Friday nights or Saturdays. It'll depend. This one's going up Saturday. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Peace.